Welcome to Active Sports TV, LAC News. And you know who it is. It's your boy, it's your host, Active, bringing you another edition of this LAC News content. Los Angeles Clippers, you already know our team in Los Angeles moving over to Inglewood Intuit Dome. As you know, it has ended officially. Clip, 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 clip city. It's your boy Active bringing you another one and another one, bringing you another one. As we get ready for this preseason, man, I'm about to go ahead and break down the up and coming game against our adversaries. You feel me? Who we gonna be facing off against? Them boys up north, still Cali bound, but Golden State Warriors, man. You already know that, man. You got a guard from the parking lot. We will be seeing him, seeing how he looks coming off his gold medal over there in the Olympics, man. Teaming up with Bron, Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis, all of our, American, Olympians who stood out and represented, man, from the NBA, man, our pro athletes, man. Shout out to them. We got a lot to unpack, man. This is Active, man, and I wanted to, first off, before going forward, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, all my commenters, everybody that's been viewing. We building, we slowly building. You know what I mean? I enjoy doing this. I keep my passion, and I just keep everything fun filled and joyful, man. Due to the fact that I'm trying to provide something good. You know what I mean, for the basketball world, for the sports world in general. When you come here, I want you to enjoy yourself, have lots and lots of fun, get a couple labs in, man, but also be informed and, just be lovers of the game and, lovers of all sports such as Active. You know the motto, y'all stay activated out there. You gotta stay activated, and in order for this channel to stay activated and continue to grow and stay out here in y'all face, man, I need y'all to go ahead and hit them thumbs up for me. Like. We got a lot of people viewing, but you gotta hit the hit the thumbs up button for me, man. That's all I'm asking. Subscribe to the channel as well. We trying to build. So eventually, man, we can start networking with other channels, man. Eventually, I'll get the exposure that's needed. I can have some sit-down interviews with some of the Clipper greats that is representing us today. Some of the fans that's been representing us from all of these years, who's diehard, dedicated Clip City fans such as I, and as well as other content creators who put in the work and provide the service of giving you the same type of genre of content that I provide as well. So in order for all that to come through, I'm gonna need you guys to support, subscribe, like. Let's build, let's get there, man. Let's try, we at 90 right now, 90 subscribers. Let's get up to 200, man. 200, man, by the end of the month. We in October, baby. Let's go ahead and get to 200 subscribers. The season is about to crack off. Clip City, Clip City, Clipper Nation. Y'all better tune in, man. Y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'm not going to go ahead and disappoint you guys. You will, won't regret what you went ahead and did. And like I said, let's take off, man. Let's go ahead and party. So then, getting into this right now, man. You already know it's been a wonderful, wonderful off season. Despite the fact that it started off almost seeming like a nightmare for Clipper fans, hearing the fact that we wasn't able to retain Paul George. He now, as everybody know, is on the East Coast over in Philly, teaming up with Embiid. Wish him well when he come over here. It's a problem. he already know what it is. Active ain't hold no punches with PG. At the end of the day, y'all go check out some of my other episodes, man, on my playlist, my NBA news playlist, where I address the negotiations between Lawrence Frank, Paul George, so on, etc. We ain't gonna spend too much time on that, but this is the conclusion to the off season, so I'm gonna just inform you on everything that kind of transpired, and then and heading ending the off season, heading into a training camp, as some of the things that's breaking news is coming out during training camp. As you know, our training camp is being held at the moment in time in Hawaii, Waikiki, yeah, Wahahu. Yeah, you already know, man. Honolulu, I love it, man. Out there in Hawaii, me, my wife, my kids. We went out there for my wife's birthday, my birthday last year. I know my boys is out there turned up, man. It's the best beach, you know what I mean? Some of the best sceneries, bro. I wish I can be out there, so them, be out there in that climate, man. One thing about it is high humidity, bro. It's hot, 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 hot. So I know they out there sweating. That conditioning, man, is going to be up to par, man. So it's good things, man. But concluding the off season, Paul George went to the 76ers. As you know, teaming up with Embiid. We went ahead and went in the lab. Lawrence Frank and all of the team, the front office team, came together, put their heads together, and addressed what was some of our issues of last year. Now, real Clip City fans, real Clipper fans know that talent has never been our issue. Scoring the ball has never been our issue. We've always found ways to put points on the board, be very efficient, up in, especially from the 3-point line, being one of the top 5 teams, shooting behind the arc. Also, with our strengths of the past seasons, isolation points, we've always been able to give it to one of our stars, allow them to create, and been efficient, and getting us points and doing what they needed to do as superstars, as Kawhi, PG, and Zubac, and others have contributed to. So, one of our main issues that has plagued us and has derailed us from reaching the top, because we need a championship. Ain't we in this for one reason and one reason only, right? That's for us to go ahead and get that ring. Hold that trophy up at the end of the day. So, the things that's been preventing us from doing so is that we really have not been defensively sound, and it has not been our strong suit, and more importantly, we have had, numerous issues at the point guard position with creating and allowing, which was at the time, Paul George and Kawhi to work off the ball, and be at their best, and be suited to do what they are more comfortable to do, which is work off the perimeter, isolate and dominate. That's their thing. Being creators at the same time as trying to be the primary scorers is a lot to ask for from any player in today's league. Some, we got unicorns that is able to do it. We're not going to go into the list of the names. But being that our stars are, closer to the end of their career as opposed to the very prime of their career, you want to, limit those, offensive duties and allow them to be more efficient and more comfortable so that you get the most out of them. So we had a problem with addressing that. We tried a few point guards out. It worked temporarily in the playoffs. I believe our best point guard, despite all the point guards we had, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the names of them. You got Reggie Jackson, my favorite point guard for the Los Angeles Clippers, who I believe, you know, almost would have got us over the hump due to the fact that, injury plagued us and derailed us. We had the formula last year, other than Kawhi going down, man, and we just not having the personnel against, the Phoenix Suns. You know, that's another story. You see, I got the depression. You feel me? The anxiety, the flashbacks. Just I don't even want to go into it. But you got Reggie Jackson, my favorite point guard, man, who's was trying to step up, but in his later years was a defensive liability. Not too much of a creator, more so of a scorer himself, shoot guard himself. Very isolated, heavy, but you know, at times, he can distribute the ball to where we were able to be somewhat efficient on offense. But like I said, we were, we led the league in isolation points for a reason. Majority of our players and our personnel was just built around doing that and having that skill. So when you have so many players that are, doing the same exact thing, it's a lot of people stepping on toes, and it led to us fumbling games. It led to us, not capturing the championships those previous seasons. So the main issue needed to be addressed. So we had John Wall, he couldn't get it done. We had Russell Westbrook, couldn't get it done. So we were still trying to see what's going on. So now we got someone that's a proven, bona fide, go getter, one of the best point guards to ever play in the league, more efficient, top scoring player that has ever played in the NBA. You know what I mean? Fear the beard. You know his name. The chef. He's back. James Harden was then traded for at the beginning of last season. We tried to see if we can work it out with dual point guards, being that they were veterans, being that our superstars wanted to play with veterans, proven players who more so had the experience that didn't necessarily need to be coached on how it needed to be done, but that would necessarily they thought will fit. Well, our players got it wrong, and we should never do that again. Leading towards what the players want did nothing but make things complicated, and like I said, made it issues and made it more congested, and allowing us to spread the ball around and have a more free flowing offense where we were able to have schemes and rotate the ball, have cutters, things of that nature. We were not able to perform at our best because, like I said, we had several players who was isolation driven, and were not playmakers and did not know how to create. Well, let me take that back. Were playmakers, but did not know how to create for others. So, with this offseason being, Frank's basically get it right or else year, with losing Paul George, it automatically put Frank on the grill. We had this complication throughout, not necessarily complimenting Zubac, also along the front court, making his job easier. Mason Plumlee came in for a second, played 2 years for us, but wasn't efficient, wasn't really, didn't really play as a big man. It was a nice creator handling of the ball, but did not contribute in, deterring the rim, help defense, rebounding. These things he was lack thereof. So It caused Z to have to play more minutes throughout the season. Also, our our 3 and D players, our small forwards, wasn't crashing the boards. Power forwards was not crashing the boards at the time, and it left a hole in our overall team. So we had to address all of these things in the off season. Frank knew that this was a major priority, and it was mandatory that it got done. Ty Lue has done some questionable things at times when it comes to putting what Clipper Nation, the fan base such as I, have been screaming to do with limiting Rocco, limiting T-Man, not getting Zubac more touches and more involved in the offense. These things we've yet to see, and these are the things that I know and I'm sure that our coaching staff, with the addition of Jeff Van Gundy, and the fact that the new additions that are complementing the roster is now going to have to totally change the previous culture, and now we will have to go into something that's organically new and built around defense first as the priority. The personnel that we have on the team is that is the priority, and I love it because we address something immediately that has been plaguing us for the last several years. Now, we've been in the lab trying to put different formulas together by, being star heavy, prioritizing our duo in the the Paul George Kawhi era, and it did not work. Now it's about preserving Kawhi so that he can get us to the promised land, and not only that, that he does not have to have all of these hard hats and doing all of these different jobs where it limits him and then puts him more at risk. At times, in the previous seasons, Kawhi had to be our best defender as well as our best offensive player. At this point in time, that's asking a lot throughout 82 game season on top of getting through the full duration of the playoffs. So, Lawrence Frank got in the lab, did, added, some defensive, playmakers who can, hound the ball, point of attack defenders, also guys, 3 and D guys that can stretch the floor as well as play off the ball. And I'm excited. Starting with the main addition, Derrick Jones Jr., coming from a finals appearance with Dallas, putting us out in the first round, shutting down, locking down PG, which led to our elimination. To have him fill that void of Paul George not being there is just to show that the attention to details now will be totally different. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking for a culture shift. I'm looking for the team to understand what has plagued us needs to be addressed. And now we need to go ahead and focus on building that as the culture. And we got the right leader, the right guy who has done it before on several other teams and led those teams to deep playoff runs consecutively in the fear to beer James Harden. Now, as you know, Clipper fans, I got to bring you some visual content and let you know what has been going on in Hawaii with our squad and give you some of the update interviews, some of our new players' perspective. Welcome Chris Dunn as a new addition coming from Utah, addressing that point guard issue that I've been speaking of. Hopefully He is now, our main point of attack defender, which we lack thereof, and put a lot of that responsibility on T Man. Knowing that T Man is a great defender, he is not at his strong suit is not to guard smaller guards and chase them around for 48 minutes. He's more so small forward, power forward. He can stop down the bigger guys on the floor, keep them from getting to the basket, a rim deter, also a great rebound, help defender. This is Terrence Mann's great strong suit. So we're going to lean more so on that this year. Help him out, compliment him, as well as Kawhi, as well as Derek Jones Jr. with adding Chris Dunn to the squad, um, strengthening that defense, and strengthening that core and building that culture. As well as Nico Batum, you already know Nico, the answer. Batum Battalion is back home, coming back from Philly. He's we had to do the switcheroo. PG went there, we had to bring somebody back. You feel me? Somebody that was LA bound. Nico Batum, man, the Batum Battalion will be out this season in the Intuit Dome. Nico will sharpen up and strengthen that front court and be the mentor. You know what I mean? And showing our young additions, the way of doing things the proper way, being a professional in every aspect. We now have Kai Jones. Kai Jones has had his issues, but we're now mentoring him. Everybody's all hands on with him. His mind seems to be in a way better place. Coming back from home, from over in the Bahamas, playing over in that league, performing and still showing that he's worthy of being in the league. Now he has a few mentors, but Nico Batum being the main one, along with Mo Bamba as a new addition. Mo Bamba will also learn from Nico Batum. Big Z now have some young, athletic, high energy guys that can, help him along that weekend. Slide, to be that help defender, also be a rim deterrent just like him. And strengthen the core of the defense. It's defense. Say it with me. Defense. We should be top 6. I checked out, I watch all Clipper content creators. Shout out to them all, from my boy Dime Dropper to my, Darn Missouri. Hopefully I said your name right, man. But Locked On Clippers. You got Adam with Clipper Talk, man. You got Clips and Dip. You got my boy BJ with the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, man. My boy Showtime. All of the Clippers, Showtime on Point. All the Clipper content creators I support and I follow. And, they touched on a few things that, I want to address. You know what I mean? What is the expectation for us going into this season? Where should we, what numbers should we fall in when it comes to being one of the top defensive teams going into this season? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Put in the comments, where do you think the Los Angeles Clippers will rank on defense this year, this season? Top 10, from top 10 on down. We ain't gonna go past 10. You know what I mean? I say 6. Y'all let me know in the comment. Let me know how y'all feel about the upcoming season and what you hearing about the breaking news with Clippers in Hawaii approaching this preseason. Without further ado, let me go ahead and bring you some Clipper exclusive content so that you guys can see for yourself what's going on in Waikiki, Hawaii. Let's get it, baby. Just to add, man, you guys, man, shout out to you guys for all of what you guys have done. You know what I mean? Like I said, let's get them thumbs up. Get them thumbs up. Also, man, don't be shy, man. Comment, man. Let yourself be known in the comments. I need to know who you are so that we can go ahead and address you, man. We're going to be doing giveaways. You're going to be getting, we getting to it, man. So in order for me to get to it and get to you, make yourself known in the comments, man. This is active, man. Giving you exclusives. Let's go ahead and let's jump into what they've been doing, man. I want to see what they've been doing. Who in the lab? It's that boy T, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me pull that up, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hold it down. Hold it down. You know how we do. And you see, T-Man is in the lab putting up 3-pointers, man. We in Waikiki, man. Shout out to Hawaii, man. Shout out to, great vibes. Y'all got to go and vacate there. You got to get there. T-Man out there putting that work in. What the shot looking like, T? Ooh. Yeah, you see my boy T-Man out there putting in that work. He putting in that work, Clip Nation. You see my boys in the lab. Them 3-point shots was nothing but their bottom. Nothing but net. Back in the days, that's how it was. Nothing but net. T-Man out there putting in that work. But I got more for you. Stay tuned. It's active, man. Shout out, man, to, the Clipper Nation YouTube channel, man. Go and subscribe, man, to the Los Angeles Clipper channel. Subscribe. Great content over there, man. Shout out to them, But this was interesting. This is very interesting, y'all. And I had to bring it to you. You know what I mean? This is who I was telling y'all is going to be a monster, man. He's going to be a monster for us. So give me 1 second. Let me put it together. You know how I do. Put it together. Put it together. Blow him up. Let's go ahead. What's on your mind, Chris Dunn? Welcome to Los Angeles, man. The Clip City and the Clipper Nation. We definitely been needing something like you. You know what I mean? So stand out, man. Do your thing. Put it out there for us, man. What you bringing to us?
Chris, obviously talked to you yesterday. Now you're here. You guys have been together for a few weeks, working out, but now it's official. What do you think today would be like? What do you expect?
High level competition. Everybody's gonna come out here and compete. The energy should be high, and then having fun. We gotta keep building that team camaraderie.
Absolutely.
And like I said, most importantly, holding into the details and compete.
Absolutely.
Jeff being around now. He's here. He's just loves coaching. You can hear him.
Yeah, 100%. He's a detail guy. He's very detail oriented. He's passionate. That's what you gotta love. Someone that's passionate, really loves the game, and it resonates through us. When you see someone who's passionate about basketball, it makes you just want to go out there and work hard.
Shout out to Law Murray, man. Putting in that work, bro. Keep doing your thing.
It was the top team here playing G to get yourself together after Atlanta, Chicago. It's a light to stay confidence and come back and compete for a goal here.
Yeah, I think the easiest thing to say is a full circle. When I was appreciative when they signed me to the G League team, allowed me to go down.
If you didn't know, this is Chris Dunn coming back. He played for us in the D League, man, when we was in Ontario, man. Shout out to Chris Dunn, man. Also, he busted our head, bro. Last year in the preseason in Hawaii, he hit pretty much every shot he took. And, like I said, he's a defensive hound for all 48 minutes. Obviously, when he's in the game. For all of the time and the duration that he's in the game, you're going to have somebody that's trying to be, well, you can't play playing 48 minutes. He's coming off the bench. I know. Genius. Now, at the end of the day, Chris Dunn is going to give you 1,000% on the defensive end. This is how he made his way back into the league. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Let's get some more Chris Dunn, man, before we switch. Get some more of this visual content. LA Clippers, LAC News. You know I got to bring it to you just like this. Clip, 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 clip. Clip City.
Get healthy, to get myself back into the league. That was one of my best times in my career, was being down in Ontario, working out with the guys, everybody hungry, the coaching staff. Everybody was great, and to be able to come back out here is just a full circle moment.
Now, this team needs one of the top guys. You got to see, what this team looked like this time a year ago. Like, what does point of attack defense mean to you? How do you play that effectively? What does that mean where you got to basically...
I hope he say stop everything.
You're targeted for that.
That's my job. That's what I do. Everyone knows here. I hang my hat on defense. That's how I was able to get back in the league. And that's how I'm staying in the league. Hanging my hat on defense. Playing my role at the best I do.
Facts.
You just mentioned it, but Clippers fans are super excited to have you here.
That's
you're
you know it.
But along with that, what else can fans expect from you this season?
Dude, I like to go out there, have fun. A little bit of swag. I can get a little chippy from time to time.
We need that.
The defensive territory mindset.
We need
just
that.
Go out there and try to help win games. We want to bring ball games.
And we're going to stop it right there, man. Shout out to Chris Dunn. That's what we need. We need a little chippiness, man. He knows his role already. Fantastic. Like I said, we need role players. Fantastic, great role players in doing what they do best. And as a Los Angeles Clipper fan, man, I'm excited. Listen, every year is our year. If you expect an actor to say anything different, you're on the wrong channel. And I doubt if you really a Clipper fan. But at the end of the day, realistically, hey, everything's not in our favor. Other teams do have better filled out rosters, more experience, more chemistry, more camaraderie, all of those things. I'm still going to always put my team above all. Delusion is definitely a part of that. But at the end of the day, to hear what we're doing and seeing who we're bringing along and the mentality is fantastic. But I'm going to go ahead and switch it, man. Let's get over to some more content. You know what I mean? And shout out once again to the Clipper, Los Angeles Clipper channel. Y'all go and subscribe to that channel, man. Like. Also, subscribe to my channel. Like, comment. Let's get to them, 200 subscribers, man. Let's get it at the end of the month, man. I need y'all, man. Not just a view, like and subscribe. Let's get it. James, you up, baby? What's on the what we doing this year, man? What we doing?
What's it been looking like with the offense start this thing off this week?
Good offense, defense. I think exciting. Entire training camp is exciting. We're getting after it. We got us playing a lot, doing a lot of conditioning, making sure we're one of the best conditioned teams. And defensively is our mindset. Offensively, I like our spacing and things that we're doing. So. Day two today.
What's been different with the defense compared to how y'all wanted to play last year?
Shout out Lon Murray.
Just our principles. Our principles and actually details. I think last year was just a lot of player decision and decision making, but we didn't have the most vocal team. So I think here it's just what you're supposed to be doing, and all you have to do is go out there and do it. So everybody's on the same page.
James, on Media Day, you placed a pretty strong emphasis on having a more defined idea of what you need to do this season with Russ and PG gone. Have you seen that play out already just in this training camp so far?
Yeah.
What is that?
I mean, I've seen both sides. I've seen where, I'm the primary where it's two people that the ball goes through, and then I've been on a team where there's 3 or 4 guys that you kind of want to give shots. So I think it just simplifies things, man, make things easier.
I'm gonna stop it right there, and I love the question. You know what I mean? Just asking the field pretty much with those two superstars and Russ not being there, Paul George not being there. How does it feel? And is he ready? To just step into the moment. You know what I mean? James has done this plenty of times, especially in Houston. Um, it's just time for him to turn back the clock, man. I'm loving how he's approaching this training camp. He's definitely got his body in shape. He's making that the priority as well. He knows that you have to be aggressive. That's his words, not mine. Um, that we will be overlooked, underestimated, and James, he has an edge about him, man. He ain't gonna be disrespected, and that's what I like. I want that to represent my squad. We need more of a vocal leader, someone that's going to take charge and not just do it vocally, but also do it do it by example. You know what I mean? Such as like Kawhi. We know Kawhi is not boisterous at all in the locker room, but he leads by example, and that's what we need. We need that other side, that dual side, the one that can do vocally and lead by example to get these guys whipped into shape and take their own leadership roles upon the floor and hold each and every one of them accountable. So I'm loving it. Let's go, James.
I think for the teammates, for everybody around you, sympathize as well.
What's your
Years in the NBA, just what are your thoughts on just the team this year, and what do you hope to see this year?
Like I said before, on media, that get off to a really good start and then just continue to build. Like a lot of people, quote unquote, experts don't really have nothing to say about it. So
They gonna talk about it this year, and they gonna be surprised because the beard gonna get it done. I see triple double. Triple double.
So it's just definitely grown, and even now
25,
just
10, and 10.
having to be a lot more vocal. The work always shows, having to communicate and help guys
25, 10, and 10.
out and be a coach on the court is very important, especially for the team.
What is your fondest memories of being
Rebounds
in the Forum as
going
a kid? And what is it like now to be playing in your own arena in Inglewood?
In Inglewood, I never thought I'd see the day. You know what I mean? Just growing up in LA, and the Inglewood was the Forum. Like, it was the Forum, And so now just Steve Ballmer did and his entire team.
And I'm a native, you feel me? Born and raised in Los Angeles, from Compton. I've seen it, man. I remember, when the Forum shut down. See, I'm in my 30s, you know what I mean? In order for you to really, really know about them Forum days, you got to be in them early 80s, man, you know what I mean? Late 80s, you know what I mean? But the Forum has always had historic value, you know what I mean? From Battle Zone, concerts, everything in Los Angeles, man. The Forum is there, you know what I mean? So, hey, he ain't lying, man, for Steve Ballmer to come right next door, man. We be right there, across the street from SoFi, which used to be Hollywood Park. You feel me? It's like a dream come true, bro. Clipper fans, we ain't never thought this was going to be possible. We never thought that this would ever happen with us. But let me give you some more content, man. I don't want to make this too long. But we getting it in today, man. We getting it in. I wanted to make sure I give y'all some good Clipper content, some LAC news. It's Active Sports TV. Bringing you another one. We stay activated out here, you know what I mean? And giving you all of this good content. So, all I ask you to do, subscribe, like. I'm doing my part. Y'all do y'all's. Let's get it. What's going on? Now, I want to show you what we're going to be doing to these cats, man. You know what I mean? How it's going to be looking this season. James. Nasty. One more time. Zoo. Expect a lot of that. Now, getting into it, let me go ahead and get my camera right, man. Yeah. Hold on. Before we get out of here, I know y'all want to see it one more time. I got to see it one more time. Hold on. One more time. James, the chef is back. Cook master. Yeah, this is what we doing. This is the type of time we on. Clip Nation. You know, clip city. I know y'all excited about tomorrow, man. We will be, in Hawaii, playing them Golden State Warriors, man, to go ahead and debut our preseason. We got to deal with some of them cats on the other side. I'm looking forward to, seeing how we match up. We have our new additions. We got Bones Highland, not to be glossed over. The guy that's kind of the eyeball out. I really hope we find a way to keep Bones on the team. Busy Bones, get busy, get busy. I want to keep Busy Bones, and to see him alongside KPJ, that's maybe super nasty. I'm just saying, the offensive punch, especially off the bench, we got to see. I'm going to make another episode. We're going to go ahead and end this one here, man. I'm going to go ahead and break it down, but as you see, I want to see how we look, man, against the Golden State Warriors. We're going to be shaping up against, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Draymond Green. Not knowing if all of their stars are going to play. Gary Payton Jr., their new addition, Buddy Hield, DeAnthony Milton. These guys have made some moves. You got Andre Wiggins. Condolences, to his father. And, hoping to see, his bounce back to this season. But it's Clippers first. LAC News. We will be shaping off against them tomorrow. I will be giving you a breakdown, a post-game breakdown of what takes place, a recap. You already know Active was going to keep you informed when it comes to this LAC News. This is Active Sports TV. We will be taking things on a roll. Let's look, I go to games and all that. You never know. Go ahead and subscribe. You never know what'll be next. I might even have one of your greats on my channel, man, giving them a great interview, man. Giving you some more of that, good Clipper history. So on that note, man, we up out of here, man. I hope y'all have a fantastic night. Y'all stay activated out there. Active Maniacs, Active Clan. This is the conclusion to the episode. I want you guys to go ahead and get ready for the next one. So, y'all enjoy y'all family. As always, enjoy what life has for you. Until next time, this is Active. Peace. Clip City. 6 in defense, man. Top 6 in defense. And don't sleep on us. We will be top 6 in the West. We out of here. Los Angeles Clippers. LAC News. Clip City Edition. We out of here. Y'all have a good night.